Got a bit of a busy schedule today. Gotta go through the Savage Labyrinth and do the trading sequence for this game. Though, of course, both are gonna use copious amounts of fast forwarding to, to make it, less awful and boring and tedious. Yeah, man, I'm so swole. So yeah, it's kind of like the Cave of Ordeals in Twilight Princess. Or I guess the Cave of Ordeals is like the Savage Labyrinth, because I think this game came first, right? Yeah. Pretty sure. So yeah. Oh, what's this? Oh, I had a hard time finding the text. There we go. Yeah, the Golden Shard, aka the Triforce Shard. So basically, this place is just you go floor to floor fighting enemies. Each floor has a different set of enemies to fight. Nothing new. None of these enemies are ones that haven't been seen before in the playthrough. So yeah, so that's part of why I fast forwarded. One, because there's only so much you can talk about these things without getting, tedium setting in. And also, again, because you're seeing nothing new. It's just the same old enemies I've been fighting for, 10 videos now. A dozen videos. Choo-choos, bokoblins, moblins. I'm pretty sure, every enemy I've ever encountered is in here somewhere. Actually, no. Those, birds that give off the golden feathers are not in here at all. Well, yeah, and also, of course, bosses, obviously. But mini-bosses are in here, like Stalfos, those moth things, reed-heads, bubbles, curse bubbles, choo-choos of all colors except for blue. Yeah, I never came across a blue choo-choo yet, but I do in the next video. I'll come across 2 of them, I think. Yeah, there's only I was trying to do a trick I saw in a speedrun where, if you take damage and then hookshot the torch, you'll be pulled towards it and you fall between the flames and down the hole, but I couldn't get it to work, so yeah, and there's all those resting places in between. If you need, you should break those pots because they might give you some money. They'll give you a lot of money and maybe some hearts or magic or arrows. So yeah, I was checking to see if I could see where the choo-choos were hanging so I could have an easier time finding them, but I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah, I am very wasteful with my yeah, I didn't see that guy there. I'm very wasteful with my magic here. And it kind of bites me in the ass later with whiz robes. Because when they're floating high up in the air, the only real way you can hurt them is with arrows. I don't think hookshots hurt them, or at least it didn't kill them. And by that point, I was out of arrows, and something you'll probably have noticed by now is the enemies don't drop items when they die. You can use your grappling hook to grab multiple items from enemies, not just, like the joy pendant. But, that's pretty much the only way to get items like arrows or bombs or hearts, outside of those resting floors. Yep, see? I hit them both at the same time. I didn't even mean to do that. That was a total accident. Pretty happy one though, a pretty happy accident. But yeah, either way, you're gonna need a lot of rupees for well, the side quest, the trading sequence, it takes up a lot of rupees to do. It takes up well, the way I did it, where you get all the items, took 750 rupees, I think, something around there, over 700 at least. But yeah, I was thinking if you could put the bombs in your pocket in a couple other games, but nope, no dice. Yeah, I probably should have just used my bombs, but whatever. Too late. Yeah, so again, there's really not much here that's new. Well, there are a couple of dark nuts, but that's pretty old news. Yeah, I was trying to get him. I wanted him to take off his helmet so I could get a hero's crest. Even though you only need 10, I'm pretty sure I had almost 20 by this point. Well, certainly by the end of the dungeon, I have more than enough. But I forgot to go to Orca to get my training to turn in my knight crests. But I'll do that in the next video. No big deal. The attack he teaches isn't one I ever use normally anyway, so it's no big deal. It's just like an upgraded spin attack, but it's kind of hard to control and leaves you stunned when you're, when you're done using it. Now this room looks special. Gotta break all these pots, get some cash first. Gonna need all the cash I need. And also, also for Tingle's map deciphering, chart deciphering. Okay. Win day. Oh, big money, big money, big money. Ooh, fancy. Wow, now you know that's important. Oh man, it's like a dozen light bulbs. And they're all odd for some reason. Yeah, Triforce shard. Yep, just a chunk of the Triforce just sitting here out in the open. Well, not out in the open, but just sitting here in this cave. I don't know how it got here. Yeah, 1 down, 7 to go. Yeah, I just want to have a little bit of fun here, because going through all these floors, you get a little bit, kind of get bored. So I decided to, for one thing, I decided to torture that one Redead by just leaving him out. Because if a Redead hits one of those sun rays, it won't be able to escape. It'll just stay there stunned until you attack it. So I decided to have a little bit of fun with those guys. Because, fuck Redeads. I hate the Redeads so much. Yeah, and of course, as you saw earlier, you can't go down a certain, you can't reach the lower floors without the mirror shield. So you gotta go through at least part of the Earth Temple before you can complete this. You also need the Skull Hammer, but you get the Skull Hammer before the mirror shield, so I'm not sure what, because there's like a switch later on that's like, okay, you gotta press this switch to go to the next floor. It's like, well, why? Because you need the Skull Hammer before you can even get the mirror shield, and you need the mirror shield to get this far, so I don't really understand it. But whatever. I don't know. God, a lot of these moth guys. I forgot how many I had to fight. More than I remember. Yeah, I hate those dark choo-choos. They're such a pain. Any enemy you need to use the light on first is kind of a pain in the ass. Pose, Redeads to an extent. Yeah, the choo-choos, like I said. Yeah, I don't know. I was just doing just trying to entertain myself while I went through these floors. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why this. Oh, I guess. Oh, okay. I was thinking that these bubbles were weak to light somehow, but no. It's if you're cursed, if you go into the light, these light beams, then your curse will be lifted. That's it. Now you're thinking with portals. God, look at all that cash. Good lord. It's a good thing I picked up the bigger wallet. Or else I'd be like miserable. Like, oh, got all this money. I can't even use any of it. God, look at all those fucking choo-choos. Ish. Way too many. Yeah, see, like right there. Oh, well, I mean, it's okay to summon the enemies, but still. Seems odd to have that, requirement. Yeah, by this point, I'm all out of arrows. And I tried using the hookshot to damage these guys. I don't know if it works or not. I don't know if it hurts them or if it's just that I never managed to kill them with that. Yeah, and, I did try to use the mirror shield to see if it could reflect those fireballs, but no. That's not the case. I kind of regret not bringing in any of those fairies, but luckily I have Grandma's soup. 2 whole mouthfuls, or drinkfuls. Fuck the Redeads, fuck them twice. Seriously, fuck them to hell. Ugh. But yeah, they're really not that big of a deal to deal with if you have the Skull Hammer, especially, which you will if you want to get this far. So, yeah. Dark Nuts, Moblins, no big deal. I think if you let them hit those pillars, they'll drop some items, but I didn't go do that, so I don't know. I don't know. Maybe you can use those big swords to knock down the pillars. I'm not really sure on that. Yeah, I wanted to kill these Wizrobes first since they can fire projectiles at me, but they kept going up in the air. Now they're gone. Yeah, are these Mighty Dark Nuts? I don't think so. I think Mighty Dark Nuts are the red ones with capes. Have I fought any of those yet? I think I have. Or no. Do those count as Mighty Dark Nuts? I'm not entirely sure. Well, they seem less stronger than the other. I think if they have like those weird mohawk helmets, then they're Mighty Dark Nuts, I think. But don't quote me on that. Oh, hello. Nice day we're having here, huh? Yeah, so I think these are Mighty Dark Nuts. Yeah, you're really gonna want to use parries on these guys, or you're gonna be in for an awful time. Oh, jeez, oh my god, oh jeez. I can't believe I managed to make it out of that unscathed. Yeah, but of course, I get my ass kicked later, and I have to use Up Grandma's soup, because I suck. Yeah, so of course, since I already got the Triforce piece, I could have left, but I decided I might as well see what's at the very bottom of the Savage Labyrinth. And honestly, the prize isn't really that worth it, but yeah, I was just testing to see if bombs hurt them, and I couldn't tell. I think one of them hit the other with their sword, so I don't think it worked. I don't know. Oh my god. All this parrying going on. Good lord, they're fucking everywhere. Like, come on, 4 of these guys? Really? Why not just have 10 of them and make it unfair? And then there's those Moblin statues on the wall that shoot out fire if you get too close. So it really confined to this one little area in the middle. Ah, thank you guys for pausing while I drank my grandma's soup. God, look at all these. I haven't even killed any of them yet. Oh, there. No, no. Oh, there you go. Now he's dead. Yeah, fuck you. God, these guys are still wearing their helmets. Yeah, so the Savage Labyrinth really isn't that hard. I mean, yes, I do have to use Up Grandma's soup, but I mean, okay, yeah. So I mean, I just suck. So there we go. Ha! Got your crests. Suck it. Oh jeez. I was waiting for him to attack so I could parry him. Alright, I think that was the last thing, right? Yeah, there we go. Now what's inside chest number 2? I'm on 5,000 rupees. Yeah, like a big rainbow rupee. Oh, no, the hero's charm. Yeah, so basically it just lets you see enemies' health bars when you fight them. That's it. Hey. Yeah, so I just wear this for like a video or so. And then I decided to take it off because I like to see Link's facial expressions. They're funny. I don't know if this thing works on bosses or not. I never actually tried. I guess when I do that boss rush in Ganon's Tower, I'll give it a try, see if it does. But first, I need more soup. Yeah, I guess you can only carry one thing of soup at a time. Or maybe she could only give you more soup after a day has passed, but I tried getting, 2 bottles of soup, and it didn't work. I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense. I mean, that shit is overpowered, man. Doubles your attack power, 2 helpings, refills your entire health bar. I mean, I can kind of see why having like 4 bottles of that shit would be, overpowered, would be game breaking. Yeah, I tried seeing if I had an empty bottle like in my, in my 3 buttons, see if that would work, but nope. No dice. So we got a few things to do on Windfall Island. And then the trading sequence, which is, a little bit of a pain, but what are you gonna do? Yeah, see it there. Of course, with choo-choos, they go down in 1 hit, so health bar is kind of pointless. So, yeah, I guess it would really only be useful on big enemies like Dark Nuts, maybe Moblins. Yep, there we go. Now we're on Windfall Island. Got a little bit of a side quest to do before the other side quest. Oh, hey, it's that rich girl from the Forsaken Fortress. Fine, bitch. Yeesh. They don't want to talk to you anyway. Uh-oh. She's up to something bad. So yeah, you gotta follow her without being seen. I'm not sure if lying down even does anything, but I just do it to feel sneakier. Yeah, if she sees you, you gotta start all over. But just keep your distance, hide around the corners, and she won't see you. No big deal. But yeah, we saw her in the Forsaken Fortress. She was all rich. And there was another girl with her that looked all poor. Very suspicious. Very suspicious indeed. But yeah. So yeah, following her isn't a big deal. I mean, you really gotta try to get caught. And her name is Mila? I'm not sure how that's pronounced. And of course, the girl who used to be poor is Maggie. Let's see. Where's she? Wait a minute. Yeah, because she has a job at Zunari's. That's the guy with the. Yeah, that's kind of funny. Anyway, wait, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, Maggie was the one who used to be poor, but now, as you could probably guess, she's rich. She's filthy, sticking rich. Just like her asshole father. Maggie, I mean, not, you know. Aha. Gotcha, you thief. You know what we do to thieves around here? We chop off their hands, just like in the old days. Just like in the old days. Yeah, that's about it. Alright, give me them paws. But yeah, so basically you can't, if you try to turn her, if you try to like say I pretty much just keep doing the first option. Because if you mess up, I think she'll just get like mad at you and leave. And then you gotta start over. I was so tempted to just be an asshole, but then I'd have to do a little follow thing again. I really didn't want to. Sure, why not? I mean, I'm filthy sticking rich over here, so I'm good. Because I like you. No. I was tempted to see what would happen if I had said that. I think she like calls you creep or something. But I don't know. Well, I mean, you tried, so I mean, that's still pretty bad. Oh boy. Nice. A bottle. That makes 3. I don't remember where you get the last one. Last empty bottle. I don't know, maybe I'll get it. I wish my soul could be that beautiful. Oh jeez. It's kind of fucked up. I wish I was pure of heart. Alright, toodles. Shoots an arrow at her back. Haha, thought I'd shoot it away, thief. Alright, now let's pass the time with a song. Literally. But yeah, so she kind of works as like a little caller person. I'm not really sure what the position would be called at the shop. There she is. I'm pretty sure she worked here before you even talked to her. Yeah, I'm not sure where she goes. I tried to look it up while I was following her, but I couldn't find anything about that. Yeah, I was looking at like the Zelda wiki and see if it said anything, but they never mentioned where she goes at night. So, hey Zunari, what you got for me? Well, maybe if you sold more cool stuff. Which is actually pretty much what you gotta do for the side quest. What? Rich babies, man, that's kind of fucked up. What's wrong with you? If only. Okay, don't call me master, please. It makes me a little uncomfortable. Ah, jeez, here we go. Yeah, so basically what you gotta do is go around the Great Sea, trade with a bunch of people, and then he'll get the new products that I trade through some merchant's oath thing. That's basically it in a nutshell. I don't think I've ever looked. I don't think I've ever seen any of these merchants up close in the playthrough, but now you're gonna get to, because they're part of my favorite Zelda race. Oh yeah, I got a flower. It's kind of a cool looking flower, I guess. Yeah. So basically, what I'm gonna show you is this trading sequence. You get 2 big prizes. One, a heart piece, which is always nice. And the second is the hero's armor, which I'll explain more once I get it. Or once I'm close to getting it. Or wait, did I say hero's armor? I meant to say magic armor if I said that. Yeah, before I go, I have a few other things to do. Gotta dump all these, what are they called? Joy pendants. I'm just gonna dump them all onto her, get some money, and something I actually need for the main quest. So I'm actually doing something important here. Yeah. Yeah, extremely rare. I have fucking 60 of them. Eh, she actually wears it. That's actually a nice touch. Oh boy. What, 20? Oh man. Did she give me 50 before for disciplining the kids? Eh. Ma. I love it when she does that. It's so silly. Uh-huh. Alright, let's see. I got a piece of paper. Nice. Da-da-da-da. Yes, I don't know. For some reason, she says, like, filthy, stinking rich. She has her own, private cabana on a private island. So, yeesh. Yeah, so I'm gonna need to go there for, the Triforce quest. And I'm gonna give her some more. Take more of them. I know you want them. Yeah, okay, don't say that. Don't put it like that. I'm gonna unleash pure joy on you, child. Let's see what we got. Rare, eh? No, I don't think you know what rare means, lady. Eh, whatever. I want you to give me your fortune. I know you're filthy rich, lady. Give me all your money. Speaking of money, gotta go to the rich guy, that guy who kept pestering me about Maggie, that gross old man, that gross poor person, who's now a gross rich person. Gotta talk to him, show him the skull necklaces I have, cause that's how he got rich. But he'll explain a bit more about that. Hello. Or it's kind of like inferred. Ooh, geesh. What, are you racist against Ritos or something? That's fucked up. Yeah, that's the skull necklaces. But where she got those, well, you'll see. Oh, fuck you. I'm gonna slap you silly with your own cane, old man. Stop laughing at me, please. Yeah, so you gotta give him 20 of these. Yep. And then, I think he gives you a treasure chart, I think. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there we go. I think if you bring him 20 more, he'll start giving you money, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Stop calling me an urchin. Fuck you. This house isn't even that good. It doesn't even have a bedroom. Fuck you. Is she wearing bunny ears? Or are those supposed to be like really big feathers or something? Mo. The Moblin. Yeah, that's where she got her skull necklaces from Mo. So, all Moblins have names, I guess? I don't know. Kinda makes me feel bad for killing them all. Nah. Oh boy, I get to play mailman. You've made Maggie so happy. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why she's speaking like that. Yeah, I try to read it, but I don't think you can. I try, like, just using it outside, but I'm not sure you can actually read it at any point. I don't know. Let's see. Maybe if I Google it. Maggie's letter, Wind Waker. Let's see here. No, doesn't say anything about what it actually says. Alright, so yeah, no, don't get to know. Or maybe, nope. Alright, cool. So, yeah, gotta play mailman. Oh god, what the fuck? Did that thing just gulp at me? Fine. I guess I can spare some cash. Oh, hey, it's that rich guy. Now he's gross and poor. Hello. Yeah, poor guy. You can't actually help them out. It kind of feels bad. Mila, her, cleansing her heart of her thieving ways. That's the closest thing you can do to actually helping these guys out. Kind of feels bad. Oh well. Oh. I don't know. Having a ton of money is pretty helpful in life. Just saying. Yeah, I'm not sure where she goes. Oh yeah, I think he's talking about how I would follow her before. Yeah, I think he's just bullshitting. I don't think his back hurts at all. Wow, and at least Mila's job is fucking easy. All she has to do is stand there going, "Hey, shop here." Yeah, as far as we see, that's all she has to do. So, yeah. That's a big deal. Alright, now let's start up the training sequence. Now I'm going to start it off at normal speed, and then I'm going to fast forward it until pretty much the end. Because there's a lot of going back and forth between this, about 2 islands, basically. You have to go to the bomb island once during this race sequence. Now, you can get the piece of heart without, I think, from what I've read, to get the magic armor, you have to have the 3 types of flowers in the shop, but I'm not positive on that. I decided to just go through the entire trade sequence just to be safe. Because you actually don't need to do the entire thing to get the heart piece. You could do it in 10 steps, but in order to have all the items in the shop, you need to do 13 steps, and I decided to do that instead. Just because I'm so generous and I'm such a perfectionist. Even though I'm not even going to plan on 100%ing this game, so. There we go. Oh my god, it's a Goron. I'm not really sure why he's wearing a hat and they're like trying to hide the fact that it's a Goron. I'm not really sure what the deal is there. I mean, it's very clearly a Goron. You're not fooling anybody. I will give you my left boot. Hello. Yes, it is. It is a flower from town. Yep. Yes, then of course you have to pay a fee every time you trade, and the prices start getting bigger and bigger as time goes on. And again, if you want to get all the items, you gotta trade 755 rupees, apparently. Yeah, but you have to say this every time you trade to him. Blah, 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 merchant's oath, blah, 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 postman, yada, yada, yada. Yeah, he even has a little Goron insignia on his backpack from Ocarina of Time. Ooh, very exotic. Oh man, 25 rupees, what a steal. Haha, sucker. I would have paid 26 rupees for this thing. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Alright, now the fast forwarding begins. Any minute now. I think once I start to warp, I do it. There we go. Yep, so you gotta go to the Mother and Child Isle. That's the other main part of this side quest. But the problem is you can't warp there directly. Because if you do, you go into the Fairy Queen's little abode. And, you know, you won't be able to talk to the Goron. Or, the traveling merchant. Did that shark just go through that wall? Or that island? Yeah, you gotta talk to him first before you can trade items. Yeah, so there's, as far as I know, there's only 3 of these guys. These 2 we already talked to, and then one on Bomb Island, which is north of the Forest Haven. Yeah, but you only have to go there once for this trading sequence. Yeah, according to Zelda Dungeon, this is the most efficient way of getting all of the items. So I'll trust their word on that. And there's a submarine over there, but I'm not gonna go in it because fuck that shit. Yeah, he's just talking about the submarine. Yeah, he said, like, yeah, he was like, hey, have we met before? So I gotta wonder, like, is he one of the other merchants or in disguise? But I think he might be like a Goron from the Ocarina of Time times. Because I'm not really sure how old the Gorons are supposed to get. That's the thing. I don't know why else he would, recognize me. Yeah, and this fucking Georg follows me every goddamn time I go to Mother Island. Mother and Child Isle, I'm pretty sure. Sure feels like it every damn time I come here. Yeah, there are a few points where you can trade, well, like the very first time, you can trade the item right back to the merchant to get the next item in the sequence. So, yeah, that's pretty nice. God, I hate it. This sequence, I don't think they've ever done a trading sequence as good as the one from Ocarina of Time, to be perfectly honest. Yeah, then there's this bullshit right here. Yeah, 3 items per day. What the fuck was that bullshit? I don't remember him ever doing that. Yeah, I tried to take out the Wind Waker, but if you do it too close to him, he'll try to give it. He'll try to trade it to him. Yeah, I'm not sure if you have to like play the song twice to make a full 24 hours pass, but I did it anyway just to be safe. Yeah, not much to say here. Yeah, I don't think they've ever done a trading sequence as good as the one from Ocarina of Time. That one was pretty nice. And the prize was pretty goddamn good. A huge fucking powerful sword. And it was timed too, so you had to really rush, so it didn't take too much time, you know? Alright, cool. And back to this island. Oh god, can't they all be in the same place? How about I just give you a ride over to this other merchant so I don't have to go back and forth like some kind of commoner. Alright, cool, hero flag. Now let's look at this bullshit. I think it's this one. Yeah, so I traded back to him, and then he's like, oh wait, no, never mind. I swear there's one time where I trade the item back to them and they're like, oh, this item's in pretty bad condition. It's like, fuck you, you gave it to me. Why'd you give me something that was in bad condition, you asshole? Yeah, I think this guy got glitched. He just, like, the second I start to move in a slightly different direction, he then attacks me. Because he did not move a muscle until I slightly changed the direction. So I guess he got glitched or something. Hey, what the fuck? Why is there a statue of the Eskimo guy? Who made that? Why? You know what? I think it's probably best for everyone if the answer is never given. Alright, this is the final step in the trading sequence. Just gotta give the statue to the traveling merchant, who's totally not a Goron. Like, what? Goron? What's a Goron? I don't know Gorons in this game. What are you talking about? Yeah, I'm really not sure why they tried to, like, I don't know. Like, everyone knows it's a Goron, so I don't know why they bothered to do the hat thing. And also, just, like, one eye is covered. That's bad for your vision. You won't be able to see everything. Okay. I really don't know why he's so enthralled by this. Ah, boy, a heart piece. Or piece of heart, whatever. Okay, that's gross. Let's leave here and never come back. Ever. Yeesh. I'm gonna sleep in this and cuddle like a teddy bear. We should make sure this guy never gets close to the actual Zunari, because I don't think that's gonna be good for him. All right, now we can go back to Windfall Island, finish up this shit, get my magic armor. Yeah, the magic armor is pretty cool. So basically, how it works in the it drains your rupees. Now, from what I understand, in the original version, it drained your rupees, automatically. But in this version, it only drains rupees when you get damaged. And of course, it kind of like the magic armor for Twilight Princess, it negates all damage. It just takes your rupees and, as compensation. I don't know if like the amount of damage you take makes more rupees get sucked up or not. I'm not really sure about that. I don't think I ever actually used this before. I don't know. Again, it's been a while since I played this game. I'm not sure if I ever actually got this armor before. Because fuck the trade sequence. Hello. Alright, look at all that stuff. Yeah, so basically you can, as part of a side quest, you saw those little stand things in town, those little, like those two on the, like right there to the left. If you have to buy the plants, or, whatever items you got, and place them there. And if you decorate, I think, the entire island, both inside and out, like inside and, inside buildings and stuff, like a guy will give you a heart piece, but fuck that. Even if it's only the outside ones, fuck that noise. I'm not doing that shit. Yep, that's it for this video. Next time I'll start to do more optional island stuff. Get some heart pieces, some treasure charts, get a little bit closer to getting all the Triforce pieces, etc., etc. And actually talk to Tingle, unfortunately. And I will see you then.